Welcome to this fourth video of Unit 7, where we delve into the exciting world of renewable energy in agriculture. This unit will explore how biomass energy solutions can transform farming practices and contribute to a greener future. In this section, we will explore the core learning objectives of biomass energy in agriculture. By the end of this module, you should be able to identify the sources of biomass and understand how they are converted into energy. Describe the processes of biomass utilization, including direct combustion, anaerobic digestion, and biofuel production. Recognize practical farm applications, from heating and electricity generation to fertilization and fuel for machinery. Assess the environmental benefits, including waste reduction, greenhouse gas mitigation, and soil fertility improvement. Evaluate the economic implications, such as energy cost savings, income generation, and return on investment. These objectives will provide a framework for understanding biomass energy and its role in sustainable agriculture, enabling informed energy management decisions on farms. Biomass represents one of the most ancient yet increasingly vital sources of renewable energy, a bridge between the natural cycles of life and the modern demands of sustainable agriculture. At its core, biomass refers to any organic material that originates from plants, animals, or agricultural byproducts. Material that contains stored solar energy captured through photosynthesis. When properly managed and converted, this living matter can be transformed into useful energy forms such as heat, electricity, or fuel. On farms, biomass is remarkably abundant. It exists all around us, in crop residues like straw, husks, and stalks left behind after harvest, in animal manure produced daily in livestock operations, in dedicated energy crops such as switchgrass, miscanthus, and short-rotation willow grown specifically for bioenergy, and even in organic waste from food processing, pruning, or farm maintenance. These diverse materials, often seen as waste, hold tremendous untapped potential. Instead of being burned in the open or sent to landfills, they can be collected and converted into renewable energy, helping farms reduce their dependence on costly fossil fuels. The beauty of biomass lies in its versatility. Depending on the conversion method, it can produce a wide range of energy outputs. Through direct combustion, crop residues and wood waste can generate thermal energy to heat greenhouses, animal housing, or water for processing. Through anaerobic digestion, animal manure and organic waste can be transformed into biogas, a methane-rich fuel that powers engines, generates electricity, or provides heat. And through chemical conversion, certain plant materials and oils can be refined into liquid biofuels, such as ethanol and biodiesel, suitable for tractors, generators, and transport vehicles. Beyond energy production, biomass plays a crucial role in advancing the principles of the circular economy, an approach where resources are continually reused and recycled within the system. By turning organic waste into valuable energy, farms can close nutrient and energy loops, transforming outputs that would otherwise pollute soil or water into productive resources. For instance, the residue left after anaerobic digestion, known as digestate, can be applied back to the land as a nutrient-rich organic fertilizer, enhancing soil structure, promoting microbial life, and reducing the need for chemical inputs. Environmentally, the advantages are clear. Biomass energy can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions, limit pollution from manure and crop burning, and improve air quality in rural areas. Economically, it lowers farm energy costs and creates new income opportunities through renewable power generation or biofuel sales. And socially, it supports energy independence and resilience in rural communities, empowering farmers to produce clean energy locally, from resources they already have. Biomass energy is particularly well suited for farms that produce significant amounts of organic waste, whether from crop residues or livestock manure. It's also an ideal solution for operations seeking carbon neutrality, soil improvement, and sustainable waste management. In these contexts, every byproduct of the farm can serve a purpose, feeding energy systems, enriching the land, and supporting new cycles of production. Ultimately, biomass offers a powerful demonstration of how agriculture and energy can coexist in harmony. It's not just about generating power, it's about rethinking what waste means, creating systems that renew themselves, and ensuring that every output of farming contributes to a cleaner, more efficient, and more sustainable future. This foundational understanding of biomass sets the stage for deeper exploration into the processes of anaerobic digestion, biofuel production, and biomass utilization systems, each of which reveals just how essential this resource is for the farms of tomorrow. In this section, we will examine the primary methods of converting biomass into usable energy on farms. Understanding these methods is critical for farmers who aim to optimize energy use, reduce costs, and enhance sustainability. The three main types of biomass energy conversion are: direct combustion, anaerobic digestion, biogas production, biofuel production. Each method has unique applications, advantages, and considerations, which we will explore in detail. Direct combustion is perhaps the most straightforward method of converting biomass into energy. It involves the controlled burning of organic materials, including crop residues such as stalks, husks, and straw, as well as wood chips or animal manure. The heat generated by this process can be used to warm greenhouses, maintain optimal temperatures in animal housing, dry crops after harvest, or produce steam for processing operations. This method is particularly suitable for rural or off-grid farms where biomass is abundant and easily accessible. One of its primary advantages is that it requires minimal technological infrastructure and provides immediate heat, making it a cost-effective alternative to fossil fuels such as diesel or natural gas. However, direct combustion is largely limited to the production of heat. Its efficiency depends significantly on the moisture content and quality of the biomass, and it is not typically used for generating electricity. Despite these limitations, direct combustion remains an essential tool for many farms, especially when integrated with other renewable energy technologies. Anaerobic digestion is a more sophisticated method of biomass energy conversion. In this biological process, microorganisms break down organic matter in the absence of oxygen, producing biogas, which is rich in methane and carbon dioxide. Typical feedstocks include animal manure, crop residues, and other organic farm wastes. Biogas can be used for electricity generation through gas-powered generators, for heating in greenhouses and animal housing, or as fuel for farm machinery. The material that remains after digestion, known as digestate, is a nutrient-rich organic fertilizer that can improve soil structure, increase nutrient availability, and reduce the need for synthetic fertilizers. The advantages of anaerobic digestion are numerous. It produces flexible energy, reduces greenhouse gas emissions, and supports the principles of a circular economy by transforming waste into valuable resources. However, it requires significant initial investment, technical expertise for operation and maintenance, and a consistent supply of feedstock to remain viable. An exemplary case can be observed in Denmark, where thousands of farms use manure-fueled anaerobic digesters to power combined heat and electricity systems. This approach has led to reductions of up to 40% in methane emissions from livestock, generated additional income for farmers, and fostered sustainable rural employment. Biofuels represent one of the most dynamic and promising branches of biomass energy, a bridge between traditional agriculture and modern renewable energy systems. These fuels are produced by converting organic materials into liquid energy carriers, primarily ethanol and biodiesel. Ethanol is typically made through the fermentation of crops rich in sugars or starches, such as corn, sugarcane, or even crop residues, while biodiesel is produced from vegetable oils, used cooking oil, or animal fats through a process called transesterification. Once refined, these biofuels can be used directly in farm machinery, tractors, generators, and transport vehicles. In practical terms, this means farmers can power their operations using energy that they themselves produce, turning agricultural waste into a valuable and renewable resource. Beyond energy generation, biofuels contribute significantly to reducing carbon emissions in the agricultural sector. When burned, they release only the carbon dioxide that was originally absorbed by the plants used to make them, creating a near carbon-neutral cycle. This helps offset the emissions associated with conventional fossil fuels such as diesel or gasoline, directly supporting decarbonization targets and cleaner rural air. Another major advantage of biofuels is energy security. By relying on locally available feedstocks, such as crop residues, oilseeds, or animal byproducts, farmers can produce their own renewable energy, reducing dependence on imported fuels and stabilizing energy costs. This is particularly beneficial in regions where fuel transport is expensive or unreliable. However, biofuel production also requires careful management and balance. The cultivation of dedicated energy crops, if not properly planned, can compete with food production for arable land or water resources. Additionally, the conversion process needs specialized equipment and infrastructure, from biorefineries to safe fuel storage and distribution systems. For that reason, integrating biofuel production within existing agricultural systems works best when it utilizes waste streams and byproducts, rather than diverting land away from food. When combined with anaerobic digestion and direct biomass combustion, biofuels become part of a powerful, multidimensional renewable energy strategy for farms. Together, these systems can supply heat, electricity, and transport fuel year-round, creating an energy-independent agricultural model that is flexible, resilient, and truly sustainable. Ultimately, biofuels allow agriculture to close the loop, transforming organic matter from fields, barns, and kitchens into clean energy that drives machinery, supports production, and nourishes the very systems it came from. It's a practical, circular approach that not only keeps farms running efficiently, but also moves the entire sector closer to a low-carbon, renewable future. The integration of these biomass conversion methods brings multiple benefits. Environmentally, they reduce methane emissions from manure, minimize the need for field burning of crop residues, and improve soil health through the application of digestate and biochar. Economically, they lower farm energy costs, create potential revenue from surplus electricity or biogas, and reduce expenditures on synthetic fertilizers. Operationally, biomass energy systems provide reliable heat, electricity, and fuel, while offering flexibility to meet specific farm energy requirements. Strategically, these systems align with the principles of a circular economy, promote sustainable farm management, and can be integrated with other renewable sources such as solar, wind, or hydropower to create hybrid energy systems. The integration of different biomass conversion methods creates a powerful, multidimensional energy framework for modern agriculture, one that enhances efficiency, sustainability, and long-term resilience. From anaerobic digestion and biofuel production to direct biomass combustion, these complementary systems work together to transform organic waste into valuable energy streams, providing heat, electricity, and transport fuel from a single renewable source. Environmentally, the benefits are profound. These systems reduce methane emissions from manure, prevent the open field burning of crop residues, and enrich soil health through the use of digestate and biochar. Over time, this leads to healthier soils, greater biodiversity, and a measurable reduction in the farm's overall carbon footprint. Economically, integrated biomass systems create new opportunities for farmers. They lower on-site energy costs, generate potential revenue from surplus electricity or biogas sold back to the grid, and cut expenses on synthetic fertilizers by recycling organic nutrients back into the soil. Operationally, they offer flexibility and reliability. Whether powering heating systems, farm machinery, or electrical tools, biomass provides a dependable energy supply that can adapt to changing needs throughout the farming year. Strategically, these systems embody the principles of the circular economy, turning waste into value, promoting resource efficiency, and supporting regenerative farming practices. Moreover, when combined with other renewables like solar, wind, or hydropower, they can form hybrid energy networks that deliver stability, resilience, and full energy independence for rural communities. Ultimately, the integration of biomass technologies represents more than an energy solution. It's a model for sustainable agriculture in motion, where every part of the farm contributes to a cleaner, self-sustaining, and climate-conscious future. Biomass energy is emerging as one of the most versatile and valuable renewable energy sources in modern agriculture. It transforms what was once considered waste, crop residues, animal manure, and organic byproducts, into powerful resources that drive farm productivity and sustainability. Thermal energy from biomass can be captured through furnaces and boilers, delivering steady and affordable heat for greenhouses, livestock shelters, and crop drying facilities. This clean heat source helps maintain optimal growing conditions, protects crops from cold stress, and supports efficient post-harvest processing, all while reducing dependence on expensive fossil fuels. But the potential of biomass doesn't stop at heat. Through anaerobic digestion, organic farm waste is converted into biogas, a renewable fuel that can generate electricity and power essential farm systems. This process not only creates energy but also turns waste management into an opportunity for profit and efficiency. The byproduct of digestion, known as digestate, is a nutrient-rich organic fertilizer that enriches the soil, promotes microbial activity, and reduces the need for synthetic fertilizers, closing the loop between energy and agriculture. Beyond that, biodiesel and other biofuels derived from crops like rapeseed, sunflower, or waste cooking oil can power farm machinery and vehicles, replacing petroleum-based fuels with cleaner, renewable alternatives. For many farms, this represents a crucial step toward full energy self-sufficiency, powering tractors, harvesters, and generators with fuels produced on site. Together, these applications make biomass a truly integrated energy solution. By combining heat, electricity, and fuel production in one system, farms can meet diverse energy needs while cutting emissions and improving energy security. It's a circular model, one where every input and byproduct has value, supporting both economic resilience and environmental stewardship. In essence, biomass energy turns agricultural waste into agricultural wealth. It strengthens the farm's independence, reduces greenhouse gases, and paves the way for a cleaner, more sustainable future in farming, where nothing goes to waste, and everything works in harmony with nature. Biomass energy is rapidly emerging as one of the most adaptable and valuable renewable energy sources in modern agriculture. It transforms what was once considered waste, crop residues, animal manure, and organic byproducts, into powerful resources that drive farm productivity and sustainability. This innovation is not just about generating energy. It's about rethinking how farms can turn every byproduct into a new opportunity. In practical terms, thermal energy from biomass can be harnessed through furnaces and boilers to provide consistent, affordable heat for greenhouses, livestock shelters, and crop drying facilities. This renewable heat supply maintains stable growing conditions, protects crops from frost damage, and enables efficient post-harvest drying, all while cutting reliance on costly fossil fuels. In colder regions such as Northern Europe or Canada, many farms now operate biomass heating systems using straw or wood chips produced directly on site, lowering both costs and emissions. But the potential of biomass doesn't end with heat. Through anaerobic digestion, organic materials like manure, silage, and crop waste are broken down by microorganisms in oxygen-free tanks, producing biogas, a renewable fuel rich in methane. This gas can be burned to generate electricity, used for heating, or even refined into biomethane for use as a transport fuel. In countries like Denmark and Germany, farm-scale biogas plants have become a cornerstone of rural energy systems, powering entire communities while dramatically reducing methane emissions from livestock. Equally valuable is the byproduct of this process, the digestate, a nutrient-dense organic fertilizer that improves soil structure, enhances microbial life, and replaces chemical fertilizers. By returning nutrients to the land, farms close the natural cycle between food production and energy generation, turning waste management into a form of soil regeneration. Beyond digestion, biofuels such as biodiesel and ethanol offer another vital pathway. Produced from crops like rapeseed, sunflower, or waste cooking oil, these fuels can power tractors, harvesters, and other farm machinery, enabling farms to transition away from diesel-based operations. For example, in parts of France and Brazil, cooperative farming initiatives have developed small-scale biodiesel production facilities, allowing farmers to produce their own renewable fuel locally, cutting costs and boosting energy independence. Together, these technologies create a comprehensive and self-sustaining energy system, one where heat, power, and fuel all originate from renewable, on-farm sources. This not only diversifies the farm's energy portfolio but also builds resilience against volatile fuel prices and power disruptions. Beyond economics, the environmental benefits are profound. Biomass systems reduce greenhouse gas emissions, prevent the open burning of residues, and contribute to cleaner air and healthier soils. When combined with other renewables, such as wind or solar, they form hybrid systems capable of supplying round-the-clock, carbon-neutral energy to farms and rural communities. In essence, biomass energy turns agricultural waste into agricultural wealth. It strengthens farm autonomy, supports the circular economy, and embodies the principles of sustainable farming, where nothing goes to waste and every element works in harmony with nature. It's a living example of how innovation and ecology can coexist, shaping a greener and more resilient future for global agriculture. In conclusion, biomass and biogas have become foundational pillars of sustainable, modern agriculture, systems that elegantly merge energy production with environmental responsibility. They embody the essence of circular farming, where every byproduct, from manure to crop residue, is viewed not as waste, but as a resource capable of fueling new cycles of growth and productivity. These technologies are especially valuable for livestock and mixed crop operations, where the steady availability of organic material allows for efficient and continuous energy generation. Through anaerobic digestion, farms can transform manure and other organic waste into biogas, a clean, versatile energy source that can heat buildings, power machinery, and generate electricity, all while drastically reducing methane emissions and odor. Beyond energy production, the benefits extend deep into the soil. The digestate left after biogas extraction serves as a potent organic fertilizer, replenishing essential nutrients, improving soil texture, and enhancing water retention. This not only reduces dependence on synthetic fertilizers but also promotes healthier, more resilient ecosystems. Economically, the integration of biomass and biogas systems provides farms with greater energy independence and financial stability. By producing their own renewable energy, farmers can buffer against volatile fuel prices, cut operational costs, and even create additional income streams by selling surplus power or heat. In regions where rural economies depend heavily on agriculture, such self-sustaining systems can become key drivers of local development and innovation. From an environmental perspective, these technologies play a crucial role in achieving climate-smart agriculture. They help mitigate greenhouse gas emissions, reduce pollution from unmanaged waste, and support global decarbonization efforts, all while ensuring farms remain productive and efficient. Ultimately, the adoption of biomass and biogas systems represents a transformative shift in the way we think about energy and agriculture. It's a move from linear production models, where resources are consumed and discarded, to circular systems where energy, nutrients, and waste are continuously regenerated. By embracing these innovations, farmers are not only safeguarding their livelihoods but also contributing to a cleaner, more resilient planet. Biomass and biogas stand as living proof that sustainability and productivity can coexist, creating farms that thrive in harmony with the environment, both today and for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey through biomass energy in agriculture. We hope you continue to explore and implement these sustainable practices in your farming endeavors. Keep learning and innovating for a better tomorrow.